Honorable Minister for MSME, SERP and NRI Relations, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Kondapalli Srinivas. Can we have a big round of applause for him also? Next, I would like to invite Ms. P. Dhatri Reddy, CEO, RTIH and APIS, Government of Andhra Pradesh. We welcome you, ma'am. I would also like to invite Mr. Ravi Arora, Senior Vice President, Innovation Group, Tata. Can we have a big round of applause? Thank you. Mr. Rajesh Yabaji, co-founder and CEO, Black Buck. Can we have you on stage? Thank you. Thank you so much. Mr. Satish Andhra, co-founder and Managing Director, India Partners. Professor Ramesh Loganathan, Professor of Co-Innovation and Outreach, IIIT Hyderabad. We also have Mr. Madan Padaki, co-founder, Global Alliance for Mass Entrepreneurship. Can we have a big round of applause for the great panelists? I would like to invite and welcome our Minister, Honorable Minister for MSME, SERP and NRI Relation, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Kondapalli Srinivas. Can we have a big round of applause for all the panelists on the dais, please? Thank you. So we can take seats here. Thank you. To start the session, may I now request Ms. Dhatri Reddy, CEO, RTIH and APIC, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to welcome and do the context setting, please.
Wow. It's amazing to see the hall packed for the first session on day 2. All of the innovators clearly have chosen to be early risers today. A very good morning to our honorable ministers, our distinguished guests, innovators, investors, and fellow ecosystem builders. It is my privilege to be setting the stage today for the conversation on how Andhra Pradesh is planning to build its future on the ethos of innovation. Recently, I've come across a survey where more than 50,000 Indian students were surveyed, and something interesting came up. More than 42% of them wanted to start a business, but less than 4% actually did. That shows something interesting, that the real gap is not the intent or the talent, rather the lack of an enabling ecosystem, which is why in Andhra Pradesh, we are trying to look at it differently. For decades, innovation has been looked at as a very city phenomenon or a founder lifestyle driven phenomenon. And we are trying to flip the question on that. We are not asking how many startups can we produce from one island of excellence. Instead, we are trying to ask how many startup founders can we nurture from every village, in every district, across sectors, and from every kind of family. And let me also clarify that the government is not driving this alone. Along the journey, the government is working with industry. Thank you so much, sir. So with that, we can move on to our panel discussion. With the comfort of time that we have, I do have a lot of questions both to both our honorable ministers and the panelists as well. Sir, HMIT, sir, I would like to start with you. The one family, one entrepreneur vision is a bold and unheard of vision set by any other state. So on a policy and on-ground execution front, what would this entail?
No, if you look at it, both the MSME minister and the IT minister are sitting next to each other. It's a clear message to the entire ecosystem that we need to work together. You know, while RTIH is incubated, RTIH itself is incubated within the IT ministry, but both MSME ministry also has a very, very large role to play. In terms of policy frameworks, and there's already the policies are out there for everyone to now look at and then also apply for funding, for handholding and so on and so forth. But what makes it really exciting is the way the team has put the entire life cycle together. So, you know, from your spark, which is the idea discovery, to going all the way to future founders and the catalyst for the early validation, velocity labs for the acceleration. And then, of course, once you go for mass production, then comes MSME, and then once his job is done, that is, once you're in your next orbit, then the industries minister comes into play. But what's really exciting and what's very important for us is to look at how do we create a mechanism where entrepreneurs on the dais, funders like Satish can come in and identify companies that they want to nurture a lot quicker. Because honestly, currently we are not in the ecosystem of in the startup ecosystem. We don't figure out in that trajectory or in that orbit. And I was talking to Rajesh just before we got here, and we were discussing about, yes, you know, in neighboring states, if you're looking at 10 companies, I'm sure I'll find one company to invest in. Whilst in Andhra, we might have to look at a lot more number of companies. You have to evaluate a lot more because the ecosystem is yet to mature. And that's where I believe RTIH and we as a government have a much larger role to play to ensure that the platform is robust and companies can now do well. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you. Mr. Ravi Arora, through the Tata Group, you have especially the journey of the entrepreneur that was just articulated. Sir, Honorable MSME sir, Minister, sir, the next question, sir. Andhra Pradesh has been doing really well in the ease of doing business. It's one of the top performers. How do we ensure that the same level of responsiveness is also given to our startups and the smaller MSMEs?
It's a right question. In fact, the entire industry has been aligned to to promote entrepreneurship. For that, Honorable Chief Minister wanted to dedicate an officer at the grassroots level and empanel him and support him in a very big way that, you know, a proper hand-holding system gives to the entrepreneur as well. So we're engaging one officer at every RTIH who is going to collaborate with all the officers at the zonal level, at the district level, and the district level also will have IPOs across each constituency so that every entrepreneur who want to start something, they're connected to RTIH as well. So that's a very big way to go, but definitely we want to promote entrepreneurship. Honorable Chief Minister's vision for 2047 wants every family should have one entrepreneur who could really prosper the village, his place, and the country as well. Being second highest populated country in this world, we are the biggest consumers in the world, and we can produce for our own needs, and we can also produce for the global needs as well. Honorable Chief Minister believes that if we could establish the ecosystem, definitely India could prosper, and definitely every family could prosper. So that is how the Honorable Chief Minister has been guiding us. Proper ecosystem has to be established, and the department is going to realign ourselves in a way that it could really help the industry as well. Thank you.